Why they still hate? I don't know. Why they still hate? I don't know. We gon' reign forever. We gon' reign forever. We gon' reign forever. Put up for my nation while they still hate. Sons of God stand up before me. We ain't got time for no Caucasian feeling our people head up with abomination. Waiting for the Lord, we still patient. Truth coming out is real blatant. I got a holy diet, I don't eat bacon. Watching out for them gutter rats, they still faking. They ain't no Jews, we the real Jews. Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Had to cut them up with a script right quick. Had to let them know I ain't no church dude. Nah, I ain't no church dude. I'm an Israelite, all about war, pull a sword. Gotta show the man what the verse do. Came with a friend, he gon' give himself a hearse too. Y'all should've known I don't play like that. Cut him up once, then he came right back. Cut him up again, then he fell right back. I don't get why he wanna catch a fade like that. I think he played himself. I think he played himself. We the best in the world, that's top shelf. We the Israelites coming for your wealth. Reign forever, we gon' do it big. Break the nations like a little twig. In the streets, we get it in. We got precepts that'll split your wig. Why they still hating? I don't know. Why they still hating? I'm putting on for my nation.
For you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and you Native Americans. You are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
You're not going to hear this in your Christian church. That's why you went into slavery. Because you God-chosen people and you broke his commandments. Give me that in John 8:32, bro. Read.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
The truth is you so-called blacks are the Israelites.
That's right.
You from the tribe of Judah, most of you, and you don't know who you are. According to this Bible, you was going to go into slavery because you broke the laws of God. It's time to come back to his commandments. Give me Isaiah 42:22. Isaiah 42:22, you don't know what's happening to you. Why are you in the worst conditions in all of the cities of America? Why are you here? Did you not ask yourself that? Why did you come to America on cargo slave ships? Why are you in the worst cities of America? Why are you always broke? Why? You need to ask yourself that, because the other nations, they doing good in America. They living it up. The other people, they living it up. The so-called white man living it up. The Chinese man, they come over here, they got it going on.
Right.
Why? Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Read.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
The Bible says you so-called blacks are people that's robbed and spoiled. Read.
They are all of them snared in holes.
You always snared in holes. You always getting trapped. In America, you always trapped. If you ain't got driver license, you getting pulled over, you going to jail. They trapping you for child support. It's time for our people to realize what this Bible is saying. Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
You always hid in prison houses. We're reading out the King James Version Bible out here. We reading out the Bible. You ain't gonna hear this in your Christian church. God don't love everybody. The God in this Bible don't love everybody. He only loves the Israelites.
That's right.
You've been lied to all your life, and it's time to hear the truth. It's time to hear the truth. Read on, bruh.
They are for a prey, and none deliver.
You are for a prey, black woman, black man. You for a prey, and ain't none gonna deliver you. Read.
For a spoil, and none saith restore.
Nobody's trying to restore the dead state of our people but us. We the Israelites. We are here to tell you that you God-chosen people, you went into slavery for breaking God's laws, and it's time to repent. It's time to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way you're going to prosper as a nation of people.
That's right.
Read on.
No. Who among you will give ear to this?
Who among you gonna give ear? Who among you gonna give ear to this Bible? We reading out the King James Version Bible. This ain't Christianity up here.
Yeah, right.
We ain't no Muslim, and we sure ain't no Q dogs.
That's right.
We're the prophets of the Most High God here to tell you to repent.
Right.
Read.
Who will hearken and hear from the time to come?
Who gonna listen to this Bible? Read.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Who did it to this? Who did this to you? Who put you in the worst parts of the city? Who put you on cargo slave ships? Who had you hung from them trees in the 60s, in the 50s? Who did it to you?
Bring it on.
Who did it to you? Don't say you did it to yourself. We don't want to hear that. It's somebody did it to you. Read.
That's right.
And Israel to the robbers.
Who gave you to the robbers? The so-called white man robbed you of everything. Everything that you own, took your nationality. You don't know who you are. Read.
Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned.
That's who did it to you. That's who did it to you, the Lord of this Bible. The Lord of this Bible put you in slavery because you God-chosen people. Give me Isaiah 9:13, bro.
Bring it up.
Isaiah 9:13. How y'all doing, bro? How y'all doing? Let me ask y'all something, bro. Listen to this, bro. Where you at, man? Hey, turn around, bro. I'm talking to y'all. Come on, stand right here, bro. Turn right here. Give me that picture right there in front of y'all. Let me ask you something, bro. In front of you. Listen to this. Listen to this. Who is that right there, bro? That's Jesus. That's what you've been taught. See, that's what's wrong with our people. That's what we've been taught, that this is Jesus right here. Let's see how Jesus look according to the Bible. This is a King James Version Bible. See, this right here, we out here to cast down all the lies that have been told to our people for hundreds of years. Give me that. And listen, we're finna reveal how Jesus look according to the Bible. But if you want to learn something about Jesus, you need to go to this Bible.
Right.
Don't learn it from your oppressor. You've been lied to for thousands of years.
That's right.
Read that.
Bring it out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So we finna reveal Jesus Christ. The revelation of Jesus Christ. Y'all understand that? Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Okay, now listen, brother. Listen to this. Listen, so we finna talk about Christ here. Listen to what they said Christ looked like. Give me, skip down to verse 10, bro.
Verse 10. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day.
So John the Revelator say he was in the spirit on the Lord's day, which is the 7th day. Read.
And heard behind me a great voice, as of a trumpet.
So he said he heard behind him a great voice like a trumpet. So is a trumpet soft when they speak? When you hear a trumpet, it's loud, right? So Christ spoke real loud. So but in the churches that day, they tell you that he was a soft man. He loved. That's all they tell you. But Christ spoke loud like a trumpet. Read.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last.
Come on.
And what thou seest, write in a book.
So Christ said, what you see, you write it in a book. You understand that? Skip down a verse, bro. Read.
Verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
So John the Revelator, he turned. Listen, young man. Listen. So John turned around to see the voice that was speaking to him. Read.
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
So John said, look, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Now, let me ask you something, bro. Do you see 7 golden candlesticks with this image right here? But look at this image right here. Now, we're not saying this Christ, but we did a biblical description of Christ, okay? Now, do you see 7 golden candlesticks right there? So this lines up with the Bible, okay? Read.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
So one in the midst of those, in the middle of those 7 candlesticks, read.
One like unto the Son of Man.
That's Christ right there. One looked like Christ. Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So Christ had a garment down to his foot. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So Christ had on a golden girdle like a heavyweight championship belt. Listen to this, bro. So Christ had on a golden girdle like a heavyweight champion. Y'all know how the wrestlers had a big belt on? That's what Christ had on. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Let me ask you something, bro. According to the Bible, it said Jesus the Christ had his head and his hairs were white like wool. Let me ask you something, bro. Does this picture right here have white, woolly hair? So why did they show our people that? Let me ask you something. Does this image have white, woolly hair right here? Okay, so that's a big strike on this right here. So when you see that, you're gonna say from now on, look, this I don't know about this guy. Read on.
It's white as snow.
So he had hair like these people, you know, got woolly hair, bro. What people, if you look around today, who got woolly hair? Feel on your head, bro. Is that not woolly? You know what a sheep is? You ever seen a sheep on TV or something? And the fur that grow on the sheep, the wool, they call it the wool. So does your hair look like that? It don't look like that, bruh. You need to go back and look up a sheep, bruh. And your hair look just like a sheep. You got woolly hair, bruh. Just like your hair and your hair, bruh.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So the white mean he was smart. That's wisdom right there. He had great wisdom. That's what that means, right?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now let me ask you something. What is a fire? If your eyes look like fire, what does it look like? Red. Your eyes red, right? That's right. So let me ask you something. Look at this picture right here. The one that you said was Jesus. Is this guy's eyes red? So that's another strike against that picture right there. You hear that? Now look at this picture. Is this guy's eyes red? Okay. So the Bible said Christ had red eyes. Read.
And his feet.
And his feet. Now, John the Revelator looking down at Christ's feet. Now, let me ask you something, bro. If your feet, is your feet the same color your face, bro? Yeah. So when you look at, back then they wore a lot of sandals. So when he looked at his feet, he know how the rest of his body gonna look. Now listen to what he said his feet look like. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So his feet were looking like fine brass. Y'all know how brass look? Y'all don't know how brass was. It's a derivative of brown. So his feet was like a penny. You know how a penny look? That's brass looking right there, okay? So the Bible said Christ's feet were like brass. But listen to this, what else he said about his feet, read?
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now let me ask you something. When you take some and you burn it, what does it turn? What color is it turn? Black. That's right. So Christ was a dark-skinned brown.
Right.
You understand? Christ was your color, bruh. So let me ask you something, bruh. So when you see a picture like this again, who you gonna say that is? This guy right here. You? Now we just explained to you how Jesus looked in the Bible. So how does Jesus look in the Bible that we just read to you? Does he look like this or does he look like that? He look like this. So when you see this image again, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, I don't know who the hell that is. That's what you need to say. Because this image right here was given to our people to show to make them think that this group of people right here was God's chosen people. But this is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Because devil means deceiver. So they have deceived our people for hundreds of years to think that they God chosen people. But we are here to tell our people the truth, that you are God chosen people. You understand what I'm saying? And you're required to do something as God chosen people. You're required to keep his commandment. Now let me give you a commandment, bro. Give me Exodus 23:1, bro. Listen to this, bro. Listen to this. I know y'all growing up, they giving y'all this image right here, but God requires of his chosen people to keep his laws. Y'all ever heard of God's laws? Y'all heard of God's laws? Give me one of God's laws, bro.
Bring it out! Bring it out!
You see that? They should be teaching you this every day. They should be teaching y'all young men God's laws. You understand? Now let me show you a law. Give me that, bro.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2.
You want verse 1 or verse 2? Verse 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Listen to that, bro. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is a law right here. Read that again. Listen to this, young man. Listen to this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2.
Come on.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
What that mean? That's a law right there. That's a commandment. He said, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. You understand? So, what does that mean, bro? What does that mean to you? Yeah, both of y'all. What does that mean? So, what is evil? Let me ask you something. What is evil? Doing bad things. When you breaking the laws of God, that's evil right there. So read that again. Listen to this, bro. Listen, I want y'all to think now. I want y'all to think, okay? Y'all need to be learning this. They should be teaching this in your school.
Right.
And they should be teaching this in your church. Y'all go to church. What they tell you in church? They show you this image right there. What they tell you in church, bro? Give me your money. Put 50 cents in the basket. Man, that's pitiful, bro. That's pitiful. See, that's what we here to do. We here to tell our people the truth.
Right.
Going to church on Sunday and putting in 10% ain't gonna get you the kingdom.
That's right.
You're gonna get put to death. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2.
Read.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
So you don't supposed to follow a multitude to do bad things. So you don't supposed to be in no gangs or nothing like that.
Right.
That's a commandment of God. You can't do that. You understand?
Right.
As one of God's chosen people, y'all can't do that. You understand? You understand that? Give me Leviticus 19:17. Listen to this other law right here, bro. Listen to this other law. Listen to this other law, young man. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So another law that God gave his chosen people, who are the Israelites, the people that's on this side right here, they said, look, you can't hate your brother. Now, you know who your brother is, bro? You know who your brother is? According to the Bible, who your brother? Your brother is these so-called, these people right here that's on this side.
That's right.
This is your brother. That guy standing beside you, that's your brother. Read that again, listen to this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So let me ask you something, bro. Let me ask you something. It said you shouldn't hate your brother in your heart. So if you don't hate your brother, guess what? You ain't gonna do nothing to hurt your brother. You ain't gonna shoot him. You ain't gonna hit him or nothing, right? Because he's your brother. Read on, huh?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Rebuke mean correct. So if you see your brother right here stealing some candy, what you gonna do, bruh? If you see your brother right here stealing some candy, what you gonna do?
Take it home and put it back.
That's right. You gonna correct him. You gotta say, hey, brother, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Right. You gotta correct your brother. All right. That's showing love to your brother. You don't go to. If you see your brother finna rob somebody or kill somebody, you say, hey, brother, let's go play, man. You don't need to do that. You understand? Read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
So the sin is the breaking of God's law. So you shouldn't let your brother sin without telling him, hey, brother, you need to stop doing that. You understand that? So that's a law in the Bible. You understand? Read on.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So you don't supposed to hold no grudges against your brother. Listen to this, bro. So like if he do something, if he hit you tomorrow or anything like that. Listen to me, young man. Listen to me, bro. So if he make you mad tomorrow, you gonna hold a grudge? No. According to the Bible, you can't do that. You can't hold no grudge against your people. You understand? Now, let me show you something, bro. I know y'all have heard, give me Leviticus 5:1. I know y'all heard that snitches get stitches and all that, right? Y'all heard that, right? They said, man, don't snitch, bro. Don't snitch. Did you know that there was a law in this Bible that if you hear about something, you need to tell it? You understand? If you hear about your brother going off, you need to tell it. Listen to this. Leviticus 5:1, bro.
Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1.
Read.
And if a soul sin,
If a soul sin, that means if your friend sin, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Read.
and hear the voice of swearing,
Read.
and is a witness, whether he have seen or known of it,
Read.
if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity.
So if you don't bear if you don't tell it, you bear the iniquities of that man. You understand? So we out here telling our people to return to the laws of God, because we God chosen people. Give me Leviticus 19:11, bro. Leviticus 19:11. It's time for our people to repent and come back to God's law.
Right.
Y'all understand that? So when y'all see this image from now on, that's not the Christ. Christ look just like you, bro.
That's right.
Christ look just like you. You understand? And Christ said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. You understand? You understand? So when you go to church, you need to say, hey, mama or pastor, look, Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Or why are we not keeping the commandments of God? Because if you're in the church and you're not keeping his commandments, you don't love God. It is what it is. Listen to this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 11.
Read.
Ye shall not steal, nor deal falsely, neither lie to one another.
You hear that? Read that again. So what did it say you shouldn't do? That's a law. Yeah. So according to the Bible, as God chosen people, you commanded not to steal nothing. You understand? Read. Read that again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 11.
Read.
Ye shall not steal, nor deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
So you don't supposed to lie to your brother. You understand that? So you don't supposed to lie to him. That's a law in the Bible right there. You don't supposed to lie to your brother. So say, let me ask you something. If your brother say, hold these cookies right here, your brother right here, and you eat them up, and he said, where my cookies at? What you gonna tell him? You got to tell them the truth, right? You can't lie to your brother. You understand? You understand? So that's what we out here to tell our people. Now let me ask you something, bro. How did the blacks in America get to America? No, the blacks. You. How did you? The so-called black. They call you black, but really you're an Israelite.
That's right. That's right.
So how did we as a people get to America? How did they tell you? What you heard in school? Y'all hadn't learned about this? Now let me ask you something. You ever heard of slavery? Did you know that the so-called blacks in America were in slavery? You did know that? Okay, did they teach you that in school? They did teach you that in school? Do you know why you went into slavery? Do they teach you why you went into slavery in school? Do you know what a slave is, bro? This is a King James Version Bible right here. This is a Bible. Yeah, you can buy it in the store. It's just, we out here reading the Bible. We not out here making nothing up. We just reading the Bible. You understand? Now we were showing this, but we were showing these brothers right here. We was asking them a question. You can join in on this. How did the so-called blacks in America get here today?
Get out.
How did we get here?
On the ship, right?
On the ship. Did you know that was in the Bible?
No.
You didn't know that was in the Bible? Let's get it. Now God has a chosen people. Did you know that? The God of this Bible right here has a chosen people. You ain't gonna learn that in your Christian church. They say everybody's God people. But according to the Bible, God has a chosen people. Give me Isaiah 44:1. Listen to this, sister. Listen to this, sister. We out here for you. We out here trying to get our people. We out here to try to show our people who they are according to the Bible. Now, these people on this sign right here is who the kingdom is for, the kingdom of heaven. According to the Bible, it ain't but 12 gates in the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? Ain't but 12 gates in the kingdom, so the kingdom ain't for everybody. The kingdom is only for these 12 tribes of people right here. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So listen to this. Listen what the Bible says, sister. Listen what God told his chosen people. Well, hold on, give me the God. Let me prove to you first that God has a chosen people. Listen, sister.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1.
Read.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
So Jacob is the forefather of these 12 tribes of Israel right here. He say, listen to me, Jacob. Read.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
So God chose these people on this sign right here. Give me Deuteronomy 76. He chose these 12 tribes of people right here. This is a lot of people right here within these tribes right here. You understand? He chose these people right here as his chosen people. You understand? Listen to what he said about these people. Deuteronomy 76. What that? I got you. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For thou art an holy people.
So God said, look, you a holy people, sister. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Read.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
So the Most High chose these people on this sign, which consists of you so-called blacks in America today. We are the Israelites.
That's right.
You're not black, you're not African American. African American, that's two white men. You can't be named after two white men. That's not a nationality. You are African. Is the land of Africa was named after a white man. What's his name, fella? Scipio Africanus. That's where they got the land, that name from. You understand? Nah, don't give me that. Go back to it. Read that again. Listen to what God said about to his chosen people. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For thou art an holy people.
So God said, listen, young man, God said you a holy people, sister. Read.
until the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Why does he keep saying the Lord thy God? Sister, why does he keep saying the Lord thy God? You don't know? Because he ain't everybody's God. He's only the God of these people right here on this sign.
That's right.
You understand? It's one true God, and he's only the God of these people right here. You understand that, sister? Read.
To be a special people.
So we're supposed to be a special people. The people on this sign right here are supposed to be a special people. You hear that? Read.
Unto himself.
Unto God. Read.
Above all people.
Equal to all people.
Above all people.
So according to the Bible, these people right here are supposed to be above all people. Now let me ask you something, sister. Are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans above all people today? Where they at? They at the bottom of all people.
That's right.
And why is that, sister? I'm going to show you why. Give me Deuteronomy 28:1. Start at 15, sister. Listen to this. What started at 28:1? You got a minute, sister?
I got a little minute.
You got a little minute. Listen to this, sister. Listen what God told his chosen people. 28:1, bro. 28:1. Listen to this, sister.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So if we listen to God and do all his commandments, okay, his laws, read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations of the earth.
So God told the Israelites, look, if you keep my laws, my commandments, I'm going to make you high above all the other people of the earth.
Right.
You hear that? This is what he told his people. Now listen what he told them if they didn't do that. Skip down to 15, bro. Read.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now let me ask you something, sister. What is a curse? That's something bad. You're right, sister. So according to the Bible, the God of this Bible told his people, look, if you keep my command, I'm going to set you above all other people. But if you don't, curse is going to come up on you. Now listen to the first curse he said was going to happen to his chosen people, sister. Read.
Verse 16. Come on. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So when you look in America, sister, what people are in the worst parts of the city? He said, curse, you're going to be in the city. What people are in the worst parts of the city? When you go to any bad part of the city, who you see there? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They put them on relegation. So that was one of the curses that were put on God's chosen people. That's how you identify who his people is. Read on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Now, who was cursed in the field, sister? Who was cursed in the fields?
What's up, Fud?
Bless.
In the cotton field. Picking cotton, all that stuff. We ain't got the sign. Sugar cane fields, cotton field, rice fields. Nah, that ain't it.
They are, man.
But so that was a curse on our people, sister. You understand? Now listen to this. Give me the 32, bro. Read.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who that happened to? Whose son's daughter was given to another people? That's right. It happened to our people. When did that happen to our people?
I don't know.
In slavery. You ever seen any of the slave movies? You ever seen 12 Years a Slave?
No.
You ain't never seen that. You need to see that, sister. So let me ask you something, sister. Let me tell you something. We were sold on auction blocks. Okay? And now if you had children, you got children, sister? You don't have. If you had children, and how they did it was if Master Charles in Virginia needed to give you a buck, you'd have to take your children from you and sell them, and you'll never see them again. You understand? That happened to us. That happened to our people. That happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. They sold them on auction blocks. The so-called white man sold them. The Arabs and the Africans sold our people into slavery. You understand? Now read on, bro.
12, red bread, or keep on?
Yeah, let's keep on going.
Right.
Don't break it on there. Read.
Unto another people, and thine eyes shall again fail with longing for them all the day long.
Really?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
So when they sold your kids, when they sold our kids, we had no might in our hands to get our kids back. Like I got kids. So when they sold my son, I couldn't do nothing. You understand? Because God said, well, no might gonna be in your hand. You understand? You understand that, sister? Now listen to this, sister. Give me skip on down to 45, bro. Listen to this, sister.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
So God said, look, if you don't keep my commandments, all these curses gonna come up over you and destroy you as a people. Read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because we didn't listen to God, because we didn't do his laws, that's why these curses came up on us, sister. You understand what I'm saying here? That's why we went into slavery. Because we're God's chosen people and we broke his laws and we won't return. We're rebellious as a nation of people. You understand that?
The laws are the Ten Commandments, right?
Yes, and there's a lot more laws too, sister. But listen to this. I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to show you a couple laws. Don't leave now, sister. Read.
And his statutes, which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Yeah, what? Like that store right there. You know that's D and L's grocery because it's got a sign, right? So these curses is the sign upon the people, on God's chosen people. That's how we know who you are today.
Right.
We know that when we go to the worship part of the city, we know we're going to find God's chosen people there. We're going to find God's chosen people because that's going to be one of the signs that's on their head. You understand that? Read that.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Read on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
So we didn't serve God for the abundance of all things. So these curses came upon us as a nation of people. You understand? Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So God said, look, since you ain't gonna serve me by keeping my laws, I'm gonna make you serve your enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the enemies were sent against us by the Most High God, the Lord. You understand that? So that's why we were picked up on them slave ships, because God sent them against us. It wasn't because they were so smart. You know, it wasn't because they were more powerful than us. It was because the Most High God sent them against us. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
So the Bible, the God of this Bible said, I'm gonna make you serve. Listen, sister. Listen, sister.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
You gotta go, sister. Sister, listen. So what we trying to do? Tell you God chose people, sister. It's time to repent.
Right.
It's time to come back to the Bible, the laws of God. You can get it at any bookstore. This is a 16 Amazon 1611 King James Version Bible. You understand that, sister? So now let me give you a law before you leave, sister. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. I'm gonna give you a law that you don't know you breaking right now, sister. You're breaking a commandment of God right now, and I'm finna show you what law you're breaking. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Read.
The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Did you know the Lord of this Bible had a dress code? He said a woman shouldn't wear what pertaineth to a man. Read.
I heard that.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So let me ask you something, sister. What is a man's garment? A pants is a man's garment. So you know that, sister. So when you break the laws of God, that's sin. So what you got, according to the Bible, it's going to come to pass, meaning it's going to happen in the day of the Lord's sacrifice. Now let me ask you something, sister. What is the Lord's sacrifice? Who got sacrificed? That's right, Christ. So in the day of Christ, who is the black Messiah, read.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
So the God of this Bible said, look, in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, I'm going to punish the princes and the king's children. Talking about you, sister. Read.
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Let me ask you something, sister. What's apparel?
What you wear, how you can.
That's right. So what did he say he's going to do? What Christ said he's going to do?
I mean, I heard that.
He gonna punish.
Out there and stuff, but
Yeah.
I ain't never just believed it.
You didn't believe that? So you...
What's in your heart? My brother taught outfit. No, you can't wear earrings and makeup.
Yeah. Okay. No, you can wear earrings and makeup, sister, but according to the Bible, you can't cross-dress.
Right.
So when you wearing pants, you actually dressing like a man. And according to the scriptures, you're going to get punished for that. You understand?
You will wear these type of pants?
No, you can't wear that type of pants, sister. And I'm going to show you another thing. Give me 1 Timothy 2:9, brother. Read that, sister. Listen to this, sister. When you wear them kind of pants, you showing off the shape of your body, sister. And you got men out here with all kind of lustful thoughts in their head. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to dress like that, sister. Listen to this.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So according to the Bible, sister, you're supposed to adorn yourself in modest apparel. Modest means to be covered up. You understand? So, you know, when you reveal your shape of your body, you have men lusting after you, sister.
So you been, okay, so check this out. A woman can still get raped with the clothes.
That's true. But when you showing what you got, you'll make that rapist like, oh yeah, hey man, I want to hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's better not to do that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You provoking that rapist. You see what I'm saying? So when you do the laws of God, you protect yourself. Sister.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So another law, sister. I'm gonna show you another law, sister. Give me Leviticus 11:46.
Bring it
That
out.
God gave His chosen people.
I really gotta go. I'm sorry. I got my niece.
Okay. Well, they need to hear this too. You can hear this walk off. You can hear this as you walking out. I'm gonna give you another law. Leviticus 11:46. Listen to this.
This is a law.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 46.
Really?
This is the law of the beast.
So God gave His chosen people a law of the beast. Read.
And of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the clean and the unclean.
So God gave us clean and unclean food, sister.
Yeah.
Give me verse 7. Listen to this, sister. I'm gonna show you something that our people eat all the time that's unclean according to this Bible.
I know it's like with 3 toes or something. I know, but
Yeah, well, sister, you need to repent, sister. If you don't repent, you're going to get put to death. That's what we out here trying to tell our people. Sin is the breaking of God's laws, and they need to repent.
That's right.
If you out here cooking up swine and pig ass, you're going to get put to death.
That's right.
It's time for our people to put the chitlins down. It's time for our people to put the catfish down. It's time for our people to put the pork chop down.
That's right.
Y'all breaking the laws of God. You're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And it's time to repent.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.